I'm gonna start off with primer right now. I've already did all my skincare, which you guys will see in the next video. I will actually film my skincare tomorrow morning. Today's Saturday, so I will film my skincare tomorrow morning. You'll be able to see everything that I put on my face. As of right now, everything is there. I like to do my skincare at least 30 minutes before I actually apply makeup. That way, the skincare routine has had its time to actually set into my face. So, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a little spritz because I'm feeling a little hot. All right, and I just use the NYX First Base Primer Spray, which looks like this. I got this at CVS. Guys, go to CVS, especially when they have like buy $15 worth of a certain brand and then they give you like $5 off. I went with my friend and I did like 3 separate transactions and I think I walked out of there saving like $30. It was awesome. So anyways, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and grab this Luminizer Primer by Dr. Brandt, so that we can look glowy, even though it's hot, so you're naturally usually really glowy, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go with it. All right, so I'm taking about that much. I'm just gonna rub it. I did my brows and I prepped my lids off camera, so we're gonna just, you know, move past that. If you didn't see my updated brow routine, go ahead and check that out. It's the video before this one. It's gonna show you how I do my eyebrows. I do them the exact same way every single time. Normally, I like to go ahead and do my eyes before I actually put on my base. Today's eye look is gonna be super, super simple, and we're only really using like 2 or 3 shadows, so I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I'm gonna go ahead and do my actual skin first, and then we'll go ahead and flip back to the eyes. So for my skin, I'm gonna use this Matte and Poreless Maybelline Fit Me. I am in the shade Warm Honey. I haven't used this in a little while, but I do actually like this. Like I said, surface of the sun, I need something that's gonna go ahead and keep me matte. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this. Normally I just take it on my finger and dab it all over my skin. I think it's gonna match. And I really don't need too much, just because I don't have a lot of stuff to cover up. So I just dab it on like a crazy person all over the place. In with the Stardust by Too Faced and Vegas Nail Collection. I'm gonna use this in forever. And since we're going for that JLO bronze, we're going to go. I like these 2 shadows here, and also like this one down here. So I'm thinking I kind of want to mix them all. Alright, so I'm gonna take this Urban Decay Naked one and try to do this so that you can see me as well. Yes, this is the color that I wanted to get. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and put this all over my lid. You can be messy with it, doesn't matter. You can intensify it as much as you want, go back to it. It just depends really on how much you want to go ahead and put. Again, guys, I say it all the time, makeup is very, very much personal preference. This one is a Tapered Blending 205 by Luxie. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out those edges. All right, so once I go ahead and blend out all the harsh edges from the gold look, the gold shadow, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Lorac Pro palette, what looks like a small duo fiber brush. This is a 237 blending brush. Oh, I pointed to the wrong one. This was the corduroy one, not the chocolate. And I'm definitely gonna tap off the excess because those shadows have a lot of kickback. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop this onto my outer V like this. Now, it's better to go in with a little bit of product and blend it out and add more as you go versus just diving in there and doing it, because you're gonna be mad at yourself if it's too much product. Okay, so now what I'm gonna take is the other side of the brush that I used originally, And I'm gonna go in with a mix of Showgirl and Jackpot. And they both have a little bit of shimmer into them, but I think that once you blend them out, that's not so bad. Just take a clean blending brush again and work through it. Again. And I'm just gonna intensify the color on the inner part of my lid here. The color Bare up here with Linen, which is this white one here. Now I'm choosing a matte shade because I already have shimmers and all the other colors. Sorry. I already have shimmers on the lid mascara. You can apply loads of mascara and just leave it as it is. I have a feeling that my eyelashes are not gonna come through for me and I need to go in with falsies. But stay really, really positive. So let me go ahead and curl my lashes. And then I'm gonna go in with the Tarteist mascara. I popped on these lashes from Pro Beauty Essentials in the style Glam Wispies. Lashes for Days. It's got like 5 names. What they look like. I got these at TJMAXX for $7.99 for 5 of them. So I didn't think that was a bad deal. The Nars Soft Concealer, Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Biscuit. And I'm just gonna put that underneath my eyes. This is the closest of my skin tone underneath. I have to set my under eyes or they will crease like it's nobody's business. So I'm gonna take a little bit of my Nye Banana Powder. Feel free to go ahead and bake any other places where you get oily or where you see that your foundations kind of starts to separate. So for me, it's always in the corner of my nose right here, and then sometimes on my chin, but very, very rarely. Mostly underneath my eyes and the corner of my nose. I'm just blessed that way. I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face. Even though we still want a very glowy feel to the face, you still have to set it. I mean, you don't have to if you have wonderful skin that way. I wasn't built that way, so I do need to set it. And then we'll go back in with other products that are gonna make us really glow. So stay tuned. So I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild pressed powder. Mine is in the shade Golden Tan. It just looks like this. I really, really like this stuff, because I don't want a lot of product and get bronzy with it. JLO is the queen of all bronze life, so we're gonna go ahead and try to replicate that. I'm gonna take my MAC Give Me Sun, and I'm gonna take that on this Aesthetica P12. It's a large tapered brush, and I love this for bronzing. And we're just gonna load up and see what happens. Take a very small brush and just rub some of that on my nose, give a little bit more definition. Can you see that? I just made myself a thin nose. All right, so now the color that I'm gonna use on my lower lash line, I'm gonna use the same corduroy color. Gonna kind of connect it to the top portion. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this. And just again, gonna go ahead and connect it. Laura Geller Gilded Honey. Just looks like this. To further give us more of a glow, I'm taking this Kathleen Lights highlighter palette, and I'm taking this shade back here called Sunlight to add further glow without actually highlighting just yet. I just want to add like some gold reflex to my skin in a bronzy tone. So that's why I'm going with that darker shade. I'm going to use the same brush that I used the first time, the Aesthetica one, and I'm just going to go over it. You could maybe see a little bit of what it's doing to my skin. With that sheen that I want to go ahead and add to my cheeks just to make me look really, really glow from within without starting to highlight. I'm going to go ahead and take this Jaclyn Hill palette with Becca, and I'm probably going to mix this shade and this shade together. This is a tapered dual fiber. Looks just like this. And it is a 640 from Luxie. So I'm just gonna dip it into both the colors very lightly. I don't need a lot. I believe it is Rose Spritz that already has a sheen to it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add those. And just give me a nice little flush to the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight again. I'm gonna use the Laura Geller Gilded Honey on my highlighter brush. This is the Anastasia A23 brush. So I'm just gonna glow it up. And put a little bit right here over my eyebrows. Lopez is a very much nude girl. She does wear bright colors, but I thought, I'm already wearing a red dress, I might as well stay nude. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Velvet Teddy by MAC. And it just kind of looks like this. Take the Gilded Honey and I'm just gonna like do this. I'm taking this Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray and I'm just gonna spray this at the tops of my cheeks, on the bridge of my nose, just to bring a little bit of dimension there, and to take like a palette and just cover your eyes.